welcome back to my channel. It's so good to have you all here. I just want to thank all of the new subscribers that have come in and the ones that have been here for a while. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're so close to 1,000. I think when I'm starting this video, I'm 9 away. So that's something I never thought I would ever do. I started doing this in October and here we are. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I love to post things about things I'm sewing, but I also like to talk about things I'm doing at school or what is going on at home, all kinds of different things. So I'm also on a weight loss journey, and I really hope that you'll stay with us and listen to some of the fun things that we talk about on here. So welcome. Okay, on to what we're going to talk about today. A couple of days ago, I posted kind of a short that was a sneak preview of some makes that I made last week during spring break. I made 4 things. I made the dress I'm wearing, which is another video that I've already posted. This is an indie stitch dress. I like it. I wore it to school today, got lots of compliments. It's really cute. Then I'm also, the first thing though that I'm really gonna get into is the Hill dress. This is a Seamwork pattern. If you are not on Seamwork, I'm a member of Seamwork. And so for that, I get use of all these patterns that I can print and play with and do all kinds of fun things with. So I really enjoy Seamwork. I think the patterns are pretty straightforward, easy to follow, and you know, oops, turned the light on. And you know, the shirt dress is huge this year, right? Everybody's wearing them. So I made the Hill shirt dress from Seamwork. It is collarless. The fabric is a rayon batiste from Mood. And I bought this from Mood a couple of months ago. It was on sale, and I want to say I spent like $30 on all of it. And so with notions and so forth, I might have spent $35 on this dress. I wore it yesterday and I got one compliment after another. Of course, it made me feel good, but then it also just feels good, especially when you've worked on something that people notice. And so it's a great dress. I didn't find it too very difficult to work on. I find that Seamwork patterns are pretty straightforward, easy to follow. They usually have a video out there if you don't know how to do a technique, can teach you that technique. So it's really kind of nice. So if you're looking for a shirt dress, but you're like really scared about collars or something, maybe you're not quite at that point yet, then this one doesn't have a collar. So it's kind of nice to do that. And you will have to do some buttons, but the best way to learn buttons is to practice them. So every time there's a new technique, I'm always like, well, I get to practice it and see what happens. So I felt like this one went really, really well, and I'm very happy with it. I think I'll wear it over and over. I think it'll be a great spring and summer dress. Okay. Second is the McCall's 8557. This is a cute shirt with little bows down the front. I made this from a cotton poplin from Mood. The cotton poplin is really nice. I paired it with a rib tank that I already have. This was not a difficult make at all. I would say it took me like 2 afternoons because when I sewed over spring break, I didn't do a whole lot else over spring break. I was very excited about having just some downtime, and so I wouldn't sew all day, but I sewed for a few hours one day and a few hours another day, and the shirt was finished. So I was very excited with that. I love the puffy sleeves. I love a good puff sleeve. It does remind me of the 80s a little bit. So, and there's a lot of that out there right now. It's just kind of fun. So if you're looking for something simple to do, that's great. I will say this, I usually wear plus size patterns, and I'm just starting to get into the upper parts of some patterns that aren't necessarily plus or curvy. This one was fine. I think I have to play with tying those bows down the front. Because I do have a bigger chest, sometimes things don't fit me the same way as other people, and I know lots of people do full bust adjustments and all that. But with me losing weight the way I have been, I feel like this shirt will fit me better and better across here. Now it may not fit me up here anymore, but we'll make it work. I think it's something I can wear for a while, and I'm gonna wear it to school on Friday. I think we have a house system at school that's kind of Harry Potter-esque. And my house's colors are yellow, and we're having some house contests that day. So I will definitely be repping the team that day and wearing my yellow. And I think it'll be a fun, fresh look for the spring. So All right. Finally, my final make is the Joni dress from Pattern Scout. I did get this from an Indie Stitch box for this month. It is a Say linen. It feels really nice. It's very airy and breathes well. I thought it was not a super difficult pattern to make. The big difficult part, I guess, was that there is smocking all in the back at the waistline, or like right under the bust. You could do another one at the waist. I did not do that because I didn't really want to accentuate that. And then there was some at the sleeves. This was my first time smocking, so I didn't think it was too bad. Every once in a while I would run into a little tension hiccup and kind of play with it, but I got it, so after I was going, and I was really impressed with it. So I'd almost kind of avoided this dress because I was scared of the smocking. So it was like my last make of spring break, and it was like, oh, let's see how this goes. But once I got the smocking, I was like, what was I waiting on? So if you're scared of that, go for it. And I say that with just about any technique in sewing, because I really haven't been a serious sewist for too long. And I just always kind of am like, well, I guess I'm going to learn that technique this time, even if the seam ripper comes out a lot, even if it's something a little different. So I do watch a lot of other videos out there of people doing it. I look for tips and hints. And then, of course, I get some scrap out and kind of practice some techniques sometimes before I start putting them together. So I think if you're scared about a certain pattern, just jump in there. Let's go for it, okay? Yeah, I think if you haven't tried smocking, this is your time to do it. So I know this video isn't long, but I did want to update you on those 3 makes that I made. Plus, I guess this is my 4th one. There's already a video out there about it. I think I'm going to wear the Joni dress tomorrow. It's supposed to rain here like crazy tonight and maybe rain tomorrow. So I'll see how I feel about wearing a dress tomorrow. I might just throw in some jeans and a top and get to school. But I may wear the Joni dress tomorrow. And I did cut out some pants this week. I haven't had a lot of time to sew this week after last week getting to sew so much. I did cut out some pants. I haven't had time to really work on them. Hopefully this weekend I can crank those out. I am pretty busy tomorrow night. So I don't know if that's going to happen tomorrow night. So, but I really think that by the weekend I'll be able to crank those out. Plus, I did make a stop at Joann's today. I was very interested in some of the Draper James fabrics that I haven't been able to find, and they had them because I'm kind of obsessed with some of the Draper James clothes. So I'm going to do a pattern matching probably by the weekend. I want to take some time to go through some things, show you some things that I want to copy, basically. Like this is the original from Draper James or from whoever. And then with this fabric, I think I can do it with this pattern, get something, a similar look. So look forward to that. And again, like I said, thank you for being here. I hope you have a great evening and the rest of your week, and happy sewing.